Hello everybody, welcome to Trailus Gold Steel. Today's gonna be a shorter stream than usual. I still will have a lot of stuff to do. We got finals starting on Monday, tomorrow, and I got an assignment to finish up. So, I got a lot of stuff to study for. And like a whole spreadsheet to finish up and all that stuff, so yeah. We'll do what we can. Alright. One second. Let me we do this. Okay, that's better. Okay. Yeah, I remember what we're doing. We finished a lot, huh? Right? Okay, we had things to scan. We had, what was it? Okay, there it is. We had things to scan. We had, we have sheep to find, and then we have the reporter dude to find. Wow, this lake is beautiful. It really is. You can see the sunlight glimmering on the water. I can't. The air feels so clean too. This is Lake Lacrima. I and the others from the settlement come here every now and then. It seems like quite a distance to travel. Any particular reason for coming here? There is. You see the cabin over there? There's a hermit who moved in there about 5 years ago. He used to live in the Empire. He's not a hermit if he has a home, right? Wait, what is a hermit? The hermit would be someone who travels, brings their home with you. That's also, you know, nomadic. So why is he a hermit if he's been living here for 5 years? I need to look at the definition of hermit to know that. This seems odd to use in this situation, but I guess he left home to come here. Hermit crabs go and find their new home. So I guess I can see what they're trying to get at, but still weird. He's a real whiz when it comes to tech and anything mechanical. So he's been a real boon to us here. A hermit, huh? Well, I can't say I'd mind it too much if it meant I got to live somewhere as pretty as this. As soon as you don't have internet, I'm sorry. You're not gonna be happy. You got that right. So you think he's in right now, though? In today's current culture, I probably would be happy. Hard to tell from here. I'd like to drop by and say hello while I'm back in Nord anyway, though. Yeah.
How beautiful. Yeah, breathtaking.
Steady.
Oh no, it's a little rock. So like, generally speaking, areas that look like this were once volcanoes. Like you have the rim. I don't know where that water's coming from for it to flow in so fast. You don't have a lot of mountain on the other side with that much water to run down. And the angle of the waterfall makes it seem like it's coming uphill. So it's kind of weird. But okay. And then you have it coming down there. So yeah, like if this was a dormant volcano, I would not be surprised. If you look at a lot of like Crystal Lake or I can't remember. There's like a few lakes that are basically dormant volcanoes that have this kind of structure.
Man, I'd love to get in a little fishing here.
Well, no one's stopping you.
There we go. Are you sure nobody's stopping me? I don't think I need to do this, alright? Like, I'm waiting till like the last chapter to get my fish that I need. But we'll do this anyway.
Now that's a catch. Now that's a catch.
Okay.
Now that's a catch.
Okay. Anyway, that's done.
Let us ride on.
Let us indeed. Looks like it's a garage for an orbital car. It's locked up though. He usually leaves it unlocked so he can tear out. Wait. So he can tear out of here on a whim and rove around the plains? Okay. Sounds like a very entertaining person. It seems he's out then. Still, we may as well check the cabin just to be sure. Yeah, you're right. Lisa's got some vision going on here. You might be recognizing some stuff. Hello, anybody home? Why would you lock your garage if you drove away, but not your house? Like, what is the point of that? Just a picture of a fish, not an actual fish. Okay. So this is where the hermit lives. Just glancing around the room, I can tell what his hobbies are. Yeah, he's always favored a laid-back life. Looks like that hasn't changed. He used to take me and my siblings fishing back when we were younger, too. Huh. Looks like he's living quite a comfortable life here. Hey, I know someone who has these exact same hobbies. Lisa, I just gotta tell you something. The world's a big place. I know in this world there's not as big of a place, but it's still a big place. What are the chances of you get like someone who likes fishing and working on cars? You can probably think of 90% of the guys you run into if they're like above the age of 60 or something like that. It's one of those very common hobbies. Two very common hobbies for people that are, born in a different time. Even now, at least, depending on where you are, like back home, that's very common hobbies for people to have. I've done fishing before. I didn't have the patience for it. I would always, like, while I'm sitting there, like, waiting for a fish to catch, I'm like, there's a million other things I could be doing right now. Which is probably a bad thing on my end. I need to learn how to relax and sit down and just do nothing. And yet here I am streaming when I have time. And then we have, working on cars. I learned the basics so that I could understand what was wrong with my car. And then if it's very simple, to fix it. Or my motorcycle, like the very basic of basics. I don't enjoy it. And I don't want to do it. I mean, what are the chances? Very high. I mean, I guess orbital technology it's not something everybody can do. It's one of those things that very few people know how to deal with it, so that does change things. Anyway, it looks like he's out right now. His boat's not at the wharf, so he must have gone out fishing. Where? There was not a lot of places he could go. We would be able to see him. I mean, I'm pretty sure the other river that went down was like a waterfall. Did he? What? I'm trying to think about any other places he could go, and I don't know. We'll have to come back some other time if he wants to see him. If you want to see him. Looks that way. All right, let's go. Okay, what do we got here that's actually okay? Violin. Or that's too big to be a violin. What is it? Cello? I don't know music very well, but I know that's too big to be a violin. That's about it. Very uncomfortable fishing rods. Those look like terrible to hold, and the handle's so small. If it's any fish of any size, you're gonna have a very hard time reeling that in. Chess, books. Never mind, there wasn't anything about like technology specifically. He just has a car. So we got music, fishing, and literature and chess. So he's a nerd that fishes and likes music. Where's Elliot? He's a mixture between Makis and Elliot. I don't know if that's a good thing. Like, it cancels things out, I guess. Anyway. Oh, there you are. I was like, where'd my horse go?
Let us ride on. Yeah.
Very calming music.
Steady. Yeah.
Okay, I think I liked this music. Okay, that's where we're supposed to go. I want to get the sheep done first. So we're gonna head down. Oh. Treasure chest that I apparently didn't get.
What a large monster. We'll need to be careful.
No, we won't. More stuff that I do not need. Great. Yeah, I got that, but I never got that chest. And then got it right the first time that time. Nice. Learning. And yeah, we've scanned everything.
Let us ride
Scanned everything in the area. So we're good. At full speed. Oh no, the sheep are attacking the sheep. Is that 3 of them? And all together? Okay, Elisa, come on. Fix your glasses. Or at least get some glasses. No, those are monsters. Okay. the most anticlimactic attack I've ever seen. Okay, what are we doing here?
There! We'll cut our own path.
Neat. Ew, that was unexpected. Yeah, they ran at us so slowly I didn't know what to do. Alright, that should be all of them for now. Oh, you want to genocide? Okay. Good, good. We should let Watari know. We found all of them. I thought one of the sheep ran away from you. Why do I remember one of the sheep running away from you? And there we go. All fixed up. Everything should be fine now, I hope. Yeah, they won't be able to get out again. I'll make sure of it. Thanks for tracking them all down. We were gonna eat tonight and we didn't. Our food was not gonna be here, so that would have been a problem. I'm sure they're relieved to be back with their buddies for the rest of their lives. Very short lives. It certainly looks that way. Amazed at how well guys led them back here. Likewise, it wouldn't have been nearly as simple a task for the rest of us. It's just a matter of experience. Either way, sheep are safe now. So here, take this as my thanks. Neat. Did these come from the sheep? Ew. Yep. It's good stuff. We eat up whenever you're feeling. So eat up whenever you're feeling hungry. It's milk and cheese. Okay. Thank you very much. What if we're lactose intolerant? What about then? Huh? No response. Okay. So now, yeah, we just go. Again, it'd be great if we could, you know, fast travel. Look how long it takes. I'm doing turbo speed too. I think we're going twice as fast as normal or more. And it's still taking forever. Okay, what do we got? We got two over there. Okay. There we go. Why is there bait in a chest?
Large monster. We'll need to be careful. Oh, there seems to be a treasure chest here.
Open it.
Yeah.
Okay, this way leads to the Eastern Highlands, but I don't think that's an area. That area is a part of our field study. Yeah, you're right. Let's turn back. What if I want to go there, though? Who's to stop me? You guys? Are you gonna stop me?
It's so gloomy in here.
Gloomy. I'm just checking to see if there's anything that I need to do. We did the hidden quest already. Should have been saying. Okay, yeah, cool. The atmosphere is really heavy. I'm guessing this is the ancient quarry? Sure is. They say it dates all the way back to the Neolithic civilization that was here over 1,000 years ago. They're the same legends that say... those are the same legends that say the Guardian sealed away an evil djinn here. I do recall overhearing someone back at the settlement mention a djinn. That sounds a bit unsettling. Plenty of other folks think so too. That's the reason most of the people of the Highlands avoid this area. Though I can't say it bothers me all that much. It doesn't seem like a place straight out of the old tales of legends, though. I'm gonna start giving her the white girl voice. There's no one around, and not much reason for us to be here either. What should we do? Well, if you're curious, by all means, go take a closer look. I've poked around here before, but never really found anything interesting. Nothing phases you, does it? Alright, I suppose it couldn't hurt to check it out. Sounds like Gaius. Honestly,
Steady.
I wish Gaius was a better, character in combat. He's decent, but he doesn't fill any role that Reen doesn't fill. Like, he's basically Reen in his mechanics. So you can't have him in the party if you have everybody else. it sucks, but that's the case. Plus you have two people who focus on like wind. You have Fee, and then you have another person coming up. And even like, what's his face? Eustace also has wind capability. So like a lot of people use what he does. So it kind of sucks. I wish it was better. Because he is probably my favorite character of the group. It appears we've reached a dead end. There's no one here either. Just a stone door? That I don't think even our combined might could budge. It seems like it was a waste of time coming here. I think anime logic, we could probably push that open if we believed hard enough. I suppose you may be right. Though it does seem like the kind of place an evil spirit might haunt. This whole area really has an eerie vibe I just can't shake off. What? Incense, that kind of thing? Oh, no. That's just the impression I get from looking around. Never mind then. Aw. What now? I doubt it's anything, but I just thought I saw something moving out of the corner of my eye. Same here. Could have been a small animal. Plenty of those around here, no doubt. It would scarcely surprise me to encounter something less natural in a place like this. Hey, knock it off. I'm starting to feel kind of creeped out now. Sorry. Anyway, there's not much we can do here, so let's get going. The door is sealed tightly shut. Doesn't look like it's going to budge. Suppose we have no choice but to ignore it for now. You're gonna tell me to ignore something? It doesn't mean I will. Anyway. No chest down here, but only up there. Okay. Neural.
I'm glad to be back here again.
Agreed. I'm certainly in no hurry to return.
Like, the choices of when and what is voice act, I would really like to know what criteria they have. Because you have these open world dialogues that happen. And at the same time, you have full cutscenes that are not voiced. Like, what was the decision? Like, why? Whatever. Push him off the edge. Kind of looks like... Never mind, it doesn't look like... I don't know what that looks like. Impressive. I was taken aback by the size of the stone circle in the southern Highlands, but this is a whole different level. Push him off. Say he just fell off on his own. Oh, hello there. By Jove, what brings you all out here? Come back. Wait, come to get a good look at the statue too? Oh, do you think he's British? Yes. I will try to do my best with British. Are you Norton by any chance? By Jove, yes, that's me. We met before. Do you have some business with me? Oh, we finally found you. We should bring him up to speed. That sounds like I've caused some unnecessary worry for the people of the settlement. Which we should get back right away. Or rather, I'd like to, but I still haven't finished taking all the photographs I need. Yeah, photographs is a word British people would use. Would you mind waiting a bit longer? While I finish up. I don't really know British accents very well, I think about it. Well, I Can't really fault you for being fascinated. It really is impressive. Doubt there's anything like this anywhere else on the continent. Actually, let me pardon my French, but you are an idiot. It might surprise you to know that there is. This isn't the only such statue I'm aware of. There's a similar one on the Brionia Island, way out to the west. Wait, Brionia Islands? Isn't that where, like, Gribby went sent? I had no idea there was more of those around. No one knows any more about the statue of Brionia Island than they do about this one. But I'm currently taking pictures of the ruins and ancient sites like this. Taking photographs of this area was the reason I came to Nord Islands in the first place. I need to actually listen to it on, like, you have like, I don't know how they do it. Like, it's such a weird thing. I'll have to look into it again. Guys told us that the people of Nord referred to the statue as the guardian of the region. Yeah. The old legend says that this statue was here long before our ancestors came from the east, and that they settled in this land only with its permission. When I saw it, I was immediately reminded of the legend of the Great Knight. Now that you mention it, I feel like I've heard that name somewhere before. No doubt. The legend originated during the Dark Ages and spread throughout the Empire. When the land rolls with the tides of war, a colossal knight, wreathed in flame, will come forth to quell the conflict. That's the general gist of it. Anyway. What do you mean by that? Well, each region has its own variant of the tale. They all maintain a knight as the central figure, but like all such tales, its veracity is questionable at best. Though it's certainly one of the most mysterious of the legends passed down in the Empire. I see. It does seem like the statue could mesh with the story too. I wonder if they're related somehow. Heart attack. The shoulder hurts. Fingers go numb. What was that? Are you, like, okay? I'll be alright. Nothing to worry about. Just, had too much bacon on the way here. Anyway, I've come all the way out here. So, would you mind waiting until I am done photographing the site? I promise I'll head back to the settlement with you as soon as I'm done. Well, it doesn't seem like the wildlife has much interest in this area. He should be safe here on his own, even if we head out somewhere else for a while. Agreed. Guiding Norton back to the settlement will cause the story to advance. I believe we've done everything else. Okay, so yeah, we've done... Okay, we're cameraman is what we're doing. Wandering Sheep, we did that. Special lessons, we did... Previous page. Okay, we did this one. And okay, that's from yesterday's thing. Okay, so yeah, we're done. All right then, we'll stay here until you've finished up. Okay, by Jove, you've helped. I will try not to keep you waiting for too long. Like, I need to do the by Jove to, like, actually settle myself into that voice. It's kind of funny. I've just noticed that. I need to find something like that with everybody else. Cool, blimey. Yo, yeah. Now that's too much of a British accent. Reen and the others wait for Norton to finish his and though he was reluctant to leave, even after depleting his photo quartz, they finally returned to the settlement. Reen drew the short end of the stick. We're finally back in the settlement. Oh, God, blimey, thanks a million for escorting me back here. That was a terrible accent. I really appreciate it. By Jove, thanks to you, I was able to photograph the statue to my heart's desire. I'm just glad you made it back safe and sound. Yeah, let's tell the others. There seems to be quite a commotion over there. What? That's... How? How did you manage that? It looks like there was been an horrible car accident. But why here? Isn't that the gentleman we fulfilled the request for this morning? Very same. That's the settlement's Dr. Arm. He couldn't have been the one responsible, could he? He needs to learn how to drive. By Jove, never mind that. We need to go take a closer look. I must put this in the paper. Local residents unable to drive. Arm, are you hurt? Gaius, I'm alright. Sorry for worrying you. What happened here? I was on my way back from gathering herbs in the mountain forest to the north. When all of a sudden I lost control of the vehicle. Aha. Sure. Why were you grabbing the herbs when you have logs in the back? Here to tell us that, huh? Huh? Was anyone injured? I suffered a few bumps and bruises, but other than that, fortunately not. You set the car on fire. I mean, I didn't see any structural damage, but how did you manage that? Jeez. I'm just relieved that I didn't end up hurting anyone. I'm glad you know your injuries are light, Amar. But thanks be to the winds and the goddess. Still, how does one lose control of a vehicle in an area as open and free of obstructions as this? Useless asking the big questions here, huh? Did you simply lose concentration for a moment? No, of course not. The car is extremely important to us, all of us. I wouldn't dream of driving it carelessly. I'm still not sure what caused it. When I was nearing the settlement, steering wheel started to feel oddly stiff. Oh, the hydraulics? Because there's like a something involved with like steering that assists you with turning the wheel. If you ever try to turn a wheel with a car that doesn't have this power steering, it is hard. Anybody who's like tried to push a car when it's off and turn the wheel, you know. Sometimes, yeah, it's like crazy. Fortunately, the brakes were still functional. Otherwise, I dread thinking what might have happened. How fast were you going where you lost control of the wheel, but didn't have time to use the brakes during this open turn right here? Like, slow down, dude. I see. Elisa? If something is smoking, you don't go close. It's sparking too. That is a recipe for disaster. Like, that's gonna explode. Let's see. Elisa, do you think you can work out what went wrong? Probably. I might say it runs in the family. How could I forgot? Stands to reason that the scion of the Rhineford group would be quite handy in mechanical matters. I mean, I wouldn't put your money on that for every family who has a business. Not everybody's cut from the same cloth. Some people might be good at other things and or hate the stuff they grew up with because it was forced on them. And so they specifically try not to learn it. Even if she does pretend she wants nothing to do with her family anymore. Could you mind your own business? What you say though is not as far as it. Wait. What you say though, it's not as true as it used to be. They have some professional engineers at the Rhineford group now who can't even perform basic maintenance basic maintenance work. Super specialized, yeah. Wow, standards in higher education must be slipping. No, that's what higher education does. I mean, you'd hope basic information stays in their head, but working on a car, you talk to a theoretical physicist, the likelihood of them knowing how to work a car is very slim. And their standards are very high. Kind of? Never mind. Theoretical stuff, it's kind of weird. But like, talk to a doctor. They have to know how the human body works at a very high level. Like, I'm learning the basics of the basics. And it's already ridiculous. You have to learn another language on top of being able to memorize the entire human body, basically, and what each thing does, what drugs work on what, how they work. Like, even me who doesn't deal with pharmaceuticals directly has to know that if someone's taking, like, this is the very basics. If an athlete is taking Benadryl and their performance is less, like they're looking drowsy, they're doing some stuff, that is the side effect of Benadryl. Like, so you need to keep those in mind. You need to know what drugs they are prescribed to them and what they're taking in order to figure out what's actually wrong with the person. It's one of those things that's like, yeah, it's annoying. But yeah, if someone's working on a car, I can tell you basics of basics of it. But that's because, you know, I don't have someone who fixes the cars all by themselves. I have to look at it and say, okay, this needs to be done. I can take it in and get it done if I have to. If I can replace it on my own, then that's great. When it comes... Wait, when you compare it to the Zeiss Central Factory in Liberal, the Rhineford group is getting far too big for its own good. All those giants, vertically structured divisions, each with their own subdivisions. Oh, bureaucracy, as that's what you're describing. It sounds as though becoming the Empire's largest corporation brought its own share of new issues. So have you managed to figure out what the problem was? By, you know, somehow tinkering with stuff with your hands? And making the sound of you were using a wrench? I think so. It looks like there was a contact failure in the quartz circuits near the engine. That's probably why you suddenly had difficulty steering, even though it was just fine before. I see. Do you think you can repair it? I doubt it. I can diagnose, but I'm no technician. I think we'll need to call in a professional to fix it. I suppose that means we'll have to ask someone from Xander Gate? Huh. I'm impressed. I can see that Thor's military academy has more to be proud of than just its famous founder. Okay, it was who's the calm voice? Why didn't you... We know his voice. Why wouldn't you do that to me? Elder Ivan, Dad. And the Thor's military academy had nothing to do with that. That's what she learned when she was at home. I'm sorry it took us so long to get here. I'm relieved to see that Norton made it back safely. Thank you for your assistance. Oh, no trouble at all. It sounds like you've been able to work out the cause of the problems here. It's all thanks to Lisa. It was nothing really... There's no shame in being proud of your accomplishments. Well, I'm glad we've gotten that squared away. It still has something of a problem. What do you mean? This is the settlement's only vehicle. Having it out of commission is going to make things pretty inconvenient around here. Just use a horse-drawn carriage. It should work just fine. The sooner we get that fixed, the better. I see. In that case, is there anything we can do to help? Are you sure? This isn't a part of your field study here, you know? I would respectfully disagree. You treated us to such great food and shown us hospitality. Such hospitality. I want to do what I can to help. But actually, repairing the truck is a bit over my skill level. Still, it would be discourteous of us to not at least make an attempt to assist our hosts. Thanks, everyone. If you insist, we'd be more than grateful for any assistance you could provide. If you could bring out someone who could do the repairs, that would be great. Sounds like the best course of action. Should we head over to Xander's Gate and see if they can spare a mechanic? Actually, I have someone else in mind. Someone far more keen than any army technician or things of this sort. Up near Lake Lacrima in the northern Highlands lives an elderly man from the Empire. I'm sure he'll be able to fix the truck for us if we ask. True. The hermit could probably have this fixed in no time at all. The cabin near the lake. We passed by earlier, but it seemed vacant. An old man from the Empire who's more reliable than any army technician? Could it really be him? Elisa, you're making a lot of jumps. I know you're right, but you're making too many jumps. With the information we have, there's more people in the Empire than you might think. Elisa? So, you want us to go and call this man for you? If you'd be so kind. There's no hurry though. If you have other things you need to do, by all means, do those first. Either way, we'll need to clean up the site of the accident before anything else. Just handle it as you might, if it were a part of your field study. Will do. Okay, everyone, let's finish up anything we have left to do, then head for the cabin in the lake. Lacrima Lake is in the North Highlands. We've been there, guys. Come on. We'll need to head north of the guardian statue, then due northwest from there. Guys, we've been there. We should set ours out on horseback at once. What, you're gonna walk? Quest complete. Highland cloth. Okay. Alrighty then. That took a lot longer than I thought it would, but we're gonna end this recording here and keep going. Wait, let me move this thing. About 40? I was trying to shoot him for 30 minutes. Does not work in this game, huh? Anyway, we'll keep going.